Well, this sector was pretty successful, I must say, but we still have one more map to explore, and that is actually somewhere. I actually have to find it. It's this map called Peaks. So it's another medium threat enemy base, but with that, let's just launch and see what we can do in here. Okay, so once again, there's some more areas that we can explore down here, and ooh, what is this? It's a radar, and it seems to be on our side, I guess. And what's this? Why have a radar like here out of nowhere? That's strange. I'm not going to question anything, but you know what? There's quite a number of resources here that we could exploit and improve on, so let's work on that. Also, not to mention that in the mini-map, this map, it looks very small, so yeah, something tells me that yeah, I think it's obvious that this map is small, but still, considering how large the previous map was, despite, you know, the fact that it wasn't actually that large, it should be, not say concerning, but something to look out for, I would say. Also, not something to mention is that we probably can't conduct electricity through these, what I assume, are walls. So yeah, that's going to be actually not just a slight problem, a huge problem. So yeah, considering most of our electricity generation seems to be on this side rather than here, yeah, we seem to be very limited in terms of resources, but let's see what we can research, because we know that there's some new things I could research. For example, a ship refabricator, which is nice, and not only have we unlocked new units, we have also unlocked whatever this is. Now we can also unlock a regen projector, which slowly repairs allied structures, which is nice, and once again was shown oxide, and a beam tower, which transmits power to other blocks orthogonically. I have no idea what it is, but all I know is that it's long range, and that means it's good. So we should probably research on this. And we also have a small deconstructor, which deconstructs inputted structures and units and returns 100% of the build cost, which sure, I guess, but like why not just remove it? But either way, with now we have at least something to look forward to. So while the other base is churning some more oxide for us to use, let's go ahead and improve this base. Okay, so while I was waiting, I just realized that both tank and mech fabricators are banned on this map, so good luck, which means you can only use the ship to explore, which is I'll be honest, is not a lot. So let's just see what we can do with this either way. Well, yeah, I've explored this area, so yeah, it's confirmed that there's no way across this, because there's no way we can build what you call that, the mech units in this map. So with that, I would move some tungsten into the core, but I also want to research the beam tower, but you know what, let's just complete the objective, and let's hope that it doesn't, like, you know, start spawning enemies for me to you know, have to deal with. Okay, so now I got a problem, because now I have tungsten right here, but when I try to deposit it into the core as the instructions say so, it doesn't contribute as so-called moving into the core. And guess what, if I were to make a workaround, say I don't know, build a reinforced container maybe, and then I try to get some of the tungsten. Let me grab it, please. There we go. You grab some tungsten and try to dump it in here. It's not going to work. And guess what? It doesn't even deposit into the duct. So yeah, this is a pretty pointless exercise. But more importantly, how am I supposed to actually deposit the units into the core? Like, that is what I'm trying to figure out right now. Well, on the bright side, we have finally constructed a beam tower. But on the other side, I still have no idea how I should deal with this, so I don't know. You give me a moment while I try to figure out how on earth to even get started with this. Wait a minute, I just remember something. That the time in Split, right? We managed to transfer containers across the walls, didn't we? So that's what we're supposed to do, isn't it? God, has yeah, I've forgotten that was a mechanic, but well, at least now that I know that, let's get it done and over with. Okay, so now that we have more than 50 tungsten, it's time to deliver them to the core by first powering up this machine. Also, yeah, I may or may not have forgotten how this works. So yeah, I had to redo this bit here, and I I realized that you know, it might actually be, this machine might actually be useful for, you know, transporting more than transporting more of this tungsten, like more than once. So yeah, I've decided to build a loop just like last time. Although I'll be honest, I don't entirely remember how to how this thing works. But never mind, I'll figure it out as this goes. Okay, I have no idea how to get the tungsten from the other side into this constructor, so I'm going to build some radar so that I could sort of explore this place more, and hopefully there is some graphite here that I could exploit, because as far as I know there isn't one that I could find right now. No graphite in here as far as I could tell, so I think I have to recall what I did in the other video, so yeah. Okay, so I have to rewatch my old video, and I remember that actually I could, you know, pick up the block here, like so, and you know, just dump it here, which like yeah, I feel really stupid now, but like whatever. Anyway, now that that's done, all we need to do is get this device working. And yeah, of course, I definitely remember that the loader should actually be over here, so that, you know, you could actually load the materials up into the driver, which yeah, really stupid of me, but okay, yeah, also I'm not giving it any power, so wait a minute, why isn't this working again? Yeah, I realize it's because I made the payload mesh driver face the wrong direction, so yeah, my bad. But hey, at least I got it to work, and we can finally get tungsten to the core and move on with our lives. Jesus Christ, I don't know why this took me 2 days to figure out. Okay, now we have to build 2 times beam tower, which I believe we have unlocked already. We did, but problem is that costs you know, 20 oxide, which we don't have just yet, so we need to make oxide, so god damn it. And we did it, we finally have an oxidation chamber, so now we just have to save up for the oxide so that we can build our 2 beam towers. And I suppose our 2 beam towers is used to, you know, chance, or rather divide power between these 2 sectors, or these 2 houses, but honestly it's not like it matters because we have a severe power shortage. So first beam tower constructed, and we still have a severe power shortage, and I can't tell whether it's getting better or worse, but it seems to be getting worse. But well, at least it's sort of divided equally amongst each other. But at this point it doesn't really matter, because we need to generate more power, which is complex in this world. But never mind, let's just focus on beam towers first. Well, I have no idea where the second beam tower should go, so I just placed it in the most useless spot possible. But anyway, seems like we actually need to build chemical combustion chamber anyway, so let's get it done. Well, actually I built myself 2 chemical combustion chambers, so that it's much easier for us to deal with our power issues. And well, when you look at that, now we actually have a positive power output for once. And now we need to build 1 times effort, which, if I'm not wrong, it's an upgraded ship. So we already have a shipbuilding unit here, but I'm sure that's not enough. So for ship fabricator, we need hydrogen, silicon, and tungsten. Well, we already have hydrogen on the other side. Silicon and tungsten, we might as well just use the ones here. So actually, you know what? We have a spare hydrogen output here, don't we? Yeah, so we could just use that output and place our refabricator right here, and problem solved, I guess. Okay, so I made quite a bit of modifications, and yes, I know it is jam-packed, but I mean, in theory, you could make this look a heck of a lot better. But still, this should work in theory. But just because of how compact it is quite broken. So just a bit of a tip here: don't try to do this. But if you know what you're doing, yeah, sure, go ahead and copy this, I guess. But still. Now we just have to wait for tungsten to arrive, and we shall build our first ever units. In the meantime, let's just unlock some things that we could unlock. For example, a small deconstructor, which I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I'm sure. We could get a regen projector, which we are almost unlocking, and we have the disperse, which yeah, that costs a lot of oxide, so I'll probably get that AFK in this game. But sure, you know, yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff to unlock, and I wish there's a fast way to produce oxide, but sorry, yeah, oxide. But the way things stand right now, it's not feasible for me. Okay, now that we've built it, we have enemies approaching. Okay, so where am I supposed to invade again? Cause seems like there isn't anywhere else that I could feasibly go, let alone where the enemy could spawn from. Although I do remember this being a what do you call that? Enemy so-called base. Oh, okay. Actually, I could. Oh, okay. This unit could fly north. Okay, okay. God damn it. Oh my god, that is a really huge base up north, but this area stays unprotected. Actually, most of this area is unprotected, so I could use this to my advantage. So let's do a bit of scouting first and see how big this base really is. Honestly, without trying to invade the middle, it's quite small, so I think we can take this on. So let's just do this one by one by trying to get to you know, invade the resources first without getting in range of the turrets. Shame that these small units couldn't fly over these so-called mountains, so I would love for that to happen. Okay, well, honestly, with these this number of long-range turrets, it's kind of difficult to well, kill anything within the perimeter. Although, holy crap! Man, this diffuse is powerful, and our units are down to sort of 50% health. So yeah, let's tread carefully from here on out. Although I think we managed to damage just enough of the enemy's resources to prevent any new units from spawning, which is great. But still, I would love it if we could actually deal more damage to this base. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy, honestly. Oh, never mind. Guess the enemy units are still here, and they are deciding to you know, attack my units, which is neat, or rather my items. So yeah, let's get some reinforcements. And yeah, thankfully I'm close to getting the regen projector, which is neat. So best to use it right now. Which okay, honestly that doesn't cost a lot, and interesting square shape, I must add. So yeah, I guess I'm going to add the regen projector here because I need to heal not just the buildings but all the units as well. So there's that. Oh, and this baby requires hydrogen to power it. Well, that's not a problem. I just need to add a router over here, and that should do it. And there we go. It should start healing everything, well, soon. But I'm not entirely sure how this works. Oh, it only repairs structures, not units. Well, that's a shame, honestly. But it's more still useful, I guess. But yeah, I would love something that could actually help repair units. Okay, so here's my plan of attack, right? I'm going to come up from the north, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all of these crushers. Why? Because all of these, they give the resources to this guy. And once I get rid of this guy by making him run out of ammo by just sending in one unit, I can use my the rest of my units to start invading from the north and get rid of the core easily. And also pop maybe this thing as well, I don't know. While waiting for my units to be produced, I'm going to try and see how the sublimate works. All I know is that it requires ozone for it to work, but the best thing about it is that it deals 540 damage. If you have cyanogen, which I don't know how to get, it deals almost twice the damage. So yeah, this seems to be an incredibly powerful weapon on paper at least. But still, I'm going to wait for the 2 units to come down here, and we'll see how well it works. Oh, and they even come within range of the sublimate, so thanks a lot, I guess. Oh, now it's in range, and well, those guys got eradicated quickly. But still, let me just rebuild the condenser right here. These things got rebuilt, so oh well, so just that recon just now was sort of useless, but never mind. Anyway, let's go ahead with the plan that we made just now. I think this plan will work fine, so let's just test it out. Oh wait, there are units coming from the north? Okay, hang on, so is it just me, or did I just not explore like this entire map just yet? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so there's a second core up north. That's producing even more units, so goddamn. You know what, let's just take care of this core first, since, you know, we have it here. Also, I have no idea what is reviewing these goddamn things, so that's also another problem. Or it's probably, you know, these repair bots sort of, but never mind. Regardless, let's just go straight for the resources and get rid of this diffuse. And once we get rid of this diffuse, in theory we could just go straight for the core, which we now can. Okay, boom! We have one core destroyed, but now we got to deal with a second enemy core. So now with that, actually let's harvest some resources right here. Or rather, you know, attack them, that's fine as well. And let's build another core here. Why? So that now we have 30 units rather than 15. Well, while waiting, I managed to build a second ship refabricator, although I must say that the power here kind of sucks, and no, I don't think the what do you call that, the beam tower is long enough to reach either sides of the map. So yeah, there's no way that we can actually get more power. So this is what we have to deal with, but never mind, at least it's still producing some units. So let's just wait until it gets to 30 units before we even continue. Okay, now that we got 30 units, let's go ahead and invade Russia, I mean the base up north. Okay, so now let's see how quickly it can attack this defense, which okay, quite quickly, and surprisingly we still have all 30 units alive, so that's a shocker. Let's get it to attack the second weapon, which but actually we can just attack the core because there's literally nothing else that could defend it. And with that, we have defeated or rather beaten this campaign, and that's it for this update. Honestly, yeah, I wish that there's more to this update, but hey, at least we got something out of this update, didn't we? So yeah, but either way, that's it for now. I'm going to make more Mindustry videos as soon as more campaign maps come out, which I'm sure as heck will come. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you like this video, leave a comment if you have anything to add, and I'll see you guys in the next video.